Hello and welcome to today's Cannon&Crowd podcast match reaction. Everton new, Arsenal won.
Yeah,
Arsenal
for
fans, breathe,
it's in our breathe.
bro.
I feel like if we did not have the kind of games we've had over the last couple of weeks, today would have been different.
Ah,
Because if you ask me, yeah, because the only reason why
I don't
like
think
there
we
was so
did
much fear,
over the last couple of weeks.
that's
Over.
what I'm saying now. That's what I'm saying because of the kind of games we've had over the last couple of weeks, how we've been so unsure at the back sometimes. It made today hard to watch. Do you get my point? Because like outside, I think I had more fear about them calling some random penalty from nowhere
Bro,
than
bro,
than Everton
bro,
actually threatened us.
bro.
Especially because our own goal was from a penalty. So a part of me was just
Yeah,
feeling like, okay, they're just going to give
they
them
want to
something
balance it
stupid.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That I had more fear about that than Everton themselves. And then obviously the time when Saliba to got cut out at the back or the misplaced passes, like those times, it's just looking like, oh, are this guy is going to lose guard again? I feel like that was what today was about. But if we take that out, and then the fact that we could not just bury our chances today for some stupid reason, I thought that I think
bro.
today was a good
Keep
game.
that twice.
I think today was a really good game. Today was like it was completely different from like the last match, like Wolves, for example. Yes, like again, if we were winning like all our games prior to this one, and the confidence was so high, we wouldn't like the match would not have been so hard to watch because like a lot. I wasn't really so scared of Everton on the ball. I was just more scared of anything can happen and I just give these guys penalty and then like that's one
Bro,
one.
those that long balls ended up in our box a lot, and it would bounce. There was a lot of chaos in our
For
box,
the
man.
for the first 70 minutes, I feel like Saliba dealt with it very well. I feel
Yes,
like he handled Barry a lot better than he did Beto. Beto kind of stressed him out a lot more.
I think
I
even
don't
in
I don't know what that was about.
even in no, I don't think so, because even in the what do you call it, whose leg did he kick? Was it not
It
Barry's
was
leg?
Barry. He did like that one was just normal scramble. It wasn't really about the striker or anything. I feel like when it was Barry, like Saliba didn't really feel threatened much. But with Beto, it was Beto that caught him out on the ball now, and he almost did it again a second time. But I feel like Beto kind of like stretched him out a little bit. But aside that, I feel like today was a way better game. We had a lot more like interplays. It was more fluid. It was today was way more fluid. Today was way more fluid.
I think we did. I think I would say what I'll say is we did create. I think we created like better chances today. We did. I think we shall bury a couple of our chances. I think
Yep.
Trossard, I don't know why he overbent it. Like he overbent it. Like I think he
You
tried
wanted
to.
to kill that kid. You wanted to give the
No,
keeper no
he,
chance. You
he,
wanted to give the keeper no chance
oh
at
my
all.
god, he overbent it, man. But yeah, I'm just happy that we won. To be honest, I'm not. It's not exactly a result, a performance I'll be raving about. But
No, no, no. It's not a
my
rave about performance.
my
It was just
anthem,
better than what we've been showing up with lately.
yeah. So like what I always say is, what I was saying was, we must, and we have. Good on us. This is how you win the league.
Yeah.
You just have to keep getting those wins because, truth be told, City are not going anywhere.
Yeah.
For anybody that thinks they're not going anywhere, bro, they're here to stay. So, welcome. The title charge has started.
I'm just saying that like
The
Leeds
title charge has
wiped the
started.
floor with Crystal Palace, man.
Bro, 4-1.
Like Leeds
See,
wiped the floor with Crystal Palace, man.
guy, I was saying, so I was watching Goal Rush. So, guy, I was watching the goals. I was like, what the hell? How?
Damn, man.
I'd game, man, bro.
Upgrade. So things I didn't set my team. I didn't set my team for this week.
Well, I set
You know,
my
like
team, man.
I
Keep coming
played
out.
I played free hit last week, so he literally just gave me the same team as my
Man,
game week 15.
I
So
also played my
luckily
free
for
hit
me,
last week.
Luckily for me, I had Haaland as captain, so it's kind of carrying right now. Kind
Okay.
of carrying.
Okay.
But
So
yeah,
I just
I
yeah,
feel like this Crystal Palace is something we'll talk about maybe tomorrow.
yeah, we'll talk
But
about
yeah,
it.
we can get into the match results.
Yeah. So yeah, let's talk about the players now. Let's talk about the player ratings.
I feel start with Raya, right?
Of
I
course,
think for me, Raya today is like probably 9. I want to give Raya 9 because his distribution today was
and you know, there's every distribution I talk about. You see those high claims, bro. Those
yeah,
claims.
yeah. Though, like, but to me, like, what jumped out to me a lot
Yeah.
more today, those passes,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
those passes really got us out today. Like, cause there are sometimes when Everton would just all of a sudden choose to press us so high,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just going to give one this guy's pass, and we just break out of the press
But I feel
really
like he was.
easily.
There's the point that I think I feel like Raya gets bored. I swear to God.
Like, but I mean, I don't know about get bored, but like there was one pass he pinged through the players that
Saka.
went through to. There was a Saka one, and there was one that went
Yeah.
to Odegaard and Yokores.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
like I was just so impressed with Raya today, and like there was not really much to deal with in terms of like Everton threat on goal
Mm-hmm.
as much, but like the distribution part of things and just getting us out of press, like keeping the team calm and collected. It was really necessary. I feel like we miss Gabriel a lot, man. But yeah, we'll
Bro,
get to that.
like, Ikape
We'll get
reminds me
to
of a
that.
player like that, bro, man, bro. Reminds me of
No,
a
no,
player
we've
like
been
that.
saying that. We've been saying that because like let's just move on. We'll get to
Yeah, yeah,
Kapi.
let's move on. Let's move on to Calafari.
Yeah, Calaferi was really good today. It was really good today. I I was kind of skeptical about how it was going to fare with O'Brien next to him, and I think he quite held his own, and it was quite calm. I think I'll give Calaferi 8 today.
Okay, Nkape.
7. I think I'll give Capi 7. It's this thing for me where it's just quite a rush.
Bro, he
Like
scares me, bro. He scares me,
I
bro.
feel like
He scares me.
he's better tuned to like the things he does would be very forgivable for a left back.
I get what you
Like
mean.
they'll be very forgivable for a left back. Like you can see it as somebody can cover for him when he does these things. But like from a centre back position, it kind of like he leaves me with my heart in my mouth a lot of times. But again, like we've been saying, it's just like early days Gabriel. There's a lot of things we have to
There's
get
more
used
fine
to.
tuning that needs to be done.
Yeah, yeah, and it's not just going to happen overnight. I hope it happens soon.
Bro, it needs to happen
I hope
soon,
it
man.
happens soon. But the timing of when he gets into some challenges, his decision to whether it's to play
Bro.
out, whether it's to follow a player out,
Mm-hmm.
he sometimes is scary stuff, man. But yeah,
Let's not
7.
dwell too much on this. Let's move to Saliba.
And Saliba was going to start out as like a standard 9 today, because for me, I think it was really burying that Barry boy, like it was on it in my own opinion until Beto came on and
Let's
Beto
talk. Let's
came
talk
on.
about. Let's talk about the penalty shot. Let's actually give it life because it will be somehow not talk about it. And what's your
Or
opinion?
my own opinion. First of all, I'd like to say I don't think it's a pen,
Alright.
but I've seen less given against us. That's like so when especially when they showed that replay of Saliba kicking him, I
Yeah.
just felt like yeah, because to letter of law that's a penalty. If you apply common
So,
sense,
so the
it's not a
thing
penalty.
about it is why me I did not want that to be a penalty and why I stood by it and I said it. I said they can't give this because I have seen exact same thing as cost us now the league. Bro, we lost the league by 2 points to Aston Villa. Exact same thing happened in that match.
To Aston Villa.
Sorry, to Man City by 2 points.
Oh,
If we had won that game against Aston Villa, we would have won the league. Exact same thing happened in that match. And it wasn't given as a pen.
bro.
I just like seeing fairness.
When it comes to penalties, I always expect that harsh things will not be given to us. For example, Yokere's situation today, I feel like that was a penalty.
What?
I feel like the one where O'Brien just barged into Yokere's on a cross. Now that's I feel like that's a penalty to me. That's a penalty to me because he just ran into him like for no reason. He just ran into him at the back of the post. It was right before the penalty itself. Because when I saw like a journalist even tweeting, that's definitely a pen. I thought he was talking about my own scenario. Turns out there was an number afterwards. But yeah, Saliba he would end up being 8 for me because like the way he played after when Beto came on, he kind of lost a bit of composure. So Saliba would be 8. Timber started like your usual Timber performance, but today I feel like recently he's usually eager with his chances. Like there's some like don't a number of times when like there's a better person take a chance, but he just snatches at it anyway. Like there's been like 3 scenarios like that over time, but like it was regular standard Timber performance 8. Zubimendi was. I feel like he likes to beat himself a lot, beat himself up a lot, especially with like that misplaced pass. But I feel like today was a lot calmer. We were able to diffuse a lot of situations in the midfield because they were choosing better passes today. So it was another good midfield performance. I think Mendy's an 8.
I think I'd give you a 7 because I think there were times that it was shaky.
I feel like it was just like 2 times, to be honest. It was just 2 times. That misplaced pass to Martinelli, and I can't remember the other one.
It was like 3, either him not closing down well, or like losing the loose pass that you talked about.
Yeah.
I just feel like at that point,
but it was around the same time. It was around the same time too that Saliba was messing up with this guy as well. Was messing up with Beto. It was around the same time. All that madness was happening around the same time. A 9. Zubimendi would have been higher too if he not just lose his head. Because if you ask me, they were very calm in possession today. Like a lot of times when like there could have been a duel, but like they just passed it to a better position and then we retain possession. We didn't apart from those spells that Everton were just trying to make it a basketball game. We were just a lot calmer today. And it was because they were choosing better passes in the middle of the park.
Anyways, let's move on. Rice
8 as well.
I think we're just used to Rice being that guy.
Normal standard now. Normal standard. I feel like if there's somebody that is not letting their heads fall off, is Rice, man. Because himself is not dropping below past like performances at any point. Is usually just doing like the utmost best.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it was good. It was a good watch today. Just Odegaard is an 8 for me. At the beginning of the game, there was one chance where like he made like one very poor pass to Gyökeres. I was getting frustrated about at that point.
I was like,
that he just sent him extra wide. But then after that,
there was one that Jesus entered. It was supposed to be simple, quick 1-2. I know he ended up in our favor, but guy was screaming, "Give him ball now! Give him ball now!" That's what he said. Like he ended up being blocked. He tried it. He ended up trying it, being blocked. Then
he had the second chance.
Yeah. But I was like, bro, like what if he didn't have that second chance? He had the chance to give Jesus that ball. He did. I don't want to join those people that say he holds on to ball, but yeah, guy, he was not doing, and what he was doing, he wasn't doing anything. He was just doing fake shots. Like, give him ball.
But like those are the things he does to try to look for better opportunities, though. Like that is That is
But
literally
he
how he
ended up
plays.
giving that same pass, but too late. Then the pass now got intercepted. Luckily for him, it came back to him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He ended up
Yeah,
giving that
yeah, I
same
get
pass.
you. I
So
get
they
you.
want to give it when you just give the early enough. That's the criticism I have for him. Anyways, what score you giving for this game?
8. I think I'll give him 8 as well because
That's my best
during
7, man. I'm sorry. Because I
for me,
don't
I'll
think
give him
yeah,
8.
I don't think we played brilliantly.
I know it's
It's
again our own mark
exactly,
are
but it's fine.
different.
It's fine.
Is
It's
for me,
fine.
I feel like I'm looking at the spells where we were in control of the game. All those times where we got out of those Everton's like
Yes, yes.
insisted.
We had
It was
brilliant skills. I'm not
exactly, and all those brilliant spells had something to do with those three in the middle at all times.
I'm not
Every
dishing
brilliant
out
spell we
sixes,
had.
bro. I'm not dishing out sixes. I'm dishing out sevens.
I know I'm not defending. People are just talking about the eights. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
defending whether it should go up or down. I'm just telling like why my own score is the way it is.
yeah. Okay.
I'm not defending I'm not defending it. I'm just saying I'm giving that 8 because like in those spells that we had, that midfield three was definitely in the heart of everything good that happened today.
Okay. Let's move to Trossard.
Trossard was somebody I was really like I was eager for him to play today. And he played, but you know the way it is with these guys.
Yeah.
Every time you're craving for Trossard to start, and he starts like this.
We'll show
He,
you why. Why?
he
Why
didn't
did
play
you
bad. He didn't play bad, but whatever expectations I had, he no match him. That kind of thing. I think that's what happens. Every time like we are missing one of them, we always like hype
You
them up
remember
so
why?
high.
You remember why?
Yeah, and when they're not playing, you're like, yeah.
That's why.
But yeah, it was good. It was nice to have Trossard back. At least we know that Trossard is there. I think I'll give Trossard a 7. He should have buried that chance. He should have really buried that chance.
You dey bend now. Guys,
He really
bend
should
that
have
is so
buried that
much.
chance.
Like why?
He should have buried that chance for me. He really should have. But yeah, it is what it
Anyway,
is.
Saka.
I'll just give Saka 8. 7, 8, not sure. 8. 8. I think I'll give Saka 8. I'll give Saka 8.
I think getting double time, like double team done, and I think he's creating a lot of chances for us.
Yeah, yes, he did. He did. But he should have taken his own chance as well, too. That's why I was thinking 7 or 8. He should have taken his own chance. The reason why I'm going to say 8 is because, I mean, a lot of things
He
came
scores
off
that
his own
goal, the
side.
pass is very different. He scores that goal.
Exactly. Like, a lot of things should have happened through his own side as well.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm grateful for that. That's the only reason why I'm staying on 8. A slightly better performance today. I feel like you should have taken
No,
that
I'm
chance
not saying
with.
that. I just wanted to talk. I think this is the guy that actually was actually a slightly better performance. I think after Burnley, this is probably the only time. At least the ball that he was winning, he was popping
Yeah,
it
because
off.
I feel like you should have taken that chance that Tarkowski came from nowhere on.
Yes.
I feel like the
I
thing
feel like he
is,
overmatched him.
one thing people, or I don't say, people say he takes a lot of touches and stuff. He used to
That
have
was
that time.
that
He
was
used to have. That's the thing. He used to have the time. He used to have the time,
yeah,
like where he's coming from,
but you
and
understand
like
the
he's still.
frustration, right?
Yeah, I do. See, this is the thing. We were trying to judge him based off what we see normally, not like what he is. Is what like we're judging based on what we're seeing in the league, what we've
But
seen other strikers do,
yeah.
what we think works all the time. We're not trying to look at what he has done as working for him. Do you get? And like what works for him is make sure you like be sure this is when to hit the shot and then take it. That's why it takes so many touches. He has to find a way to get rid of that in his gameplay. Obviously, over time that will happen, but we just have to be patient. We just have to be patient. I feel like if we get patient to the point where everybody is available and we're able to pick
The problem
strikers.
is, I don't think they're ever going to be that kind of position.
No. So this is the thing. How do what I'm trying to explain is not. I'm not saying that somebody is going to come and we're going to get the better version of Eucharist. That's not what I'm getting to. What I'm trying to tell you is we'll get to games where if we have our strikers available, we'll be able to pick games that suit him more. That's what I'm trying to say. Not like, oh, somebody will come automatically and your career will start banging at tricks after at tricks. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just no whether it's born. What I think today's performance, the goal would have to polish the score because I would have given him like 6-7, but he
No,
scored so
I still
8.
want to give him 7. Oh.
No, 8. He scored now. It's
7 because of the
like
goal now,
the
bro.
goal won the goal. The game. The goal won the game. Now it's 8. Me, I'm giving him all. Without the goal, we'll be ranting.
That's the only point that he gave me. If you don't say the goal one, the guy swear 7.
Okay, oh. For say you no score that goal
The
now,
goal
before
won.
before
Like
they
I
go
said,
the
goals,
before they
goals, point performance, and he's a striker. We bought him to score goals. He scored the goal. So yeah,
yeah.
moving on. Jesus, our subs.
Yeah, I think today was one game I don't think it's just really influenced much. Although when he came on, all those fast plays, just
Exactly,
give
started
and
to happen.
goes.
I think he
You get,
influenced us.
see, this is the
I
thing,
think he
right?
helped us keep the ball better.
We're keeping the ball, right? Because even when it was there, we were
Bro, there
still
was a
lofting
time.
it forward.
There
We're
was a
still
point.
lofting it forward.
There was a point that we're keeping the ball. We're keeping it in our box, which was dangerous. But if you look at it, there was like a 3 to 5 minute spell where they couldn't get out of their box. And Jesus was in the midst of all of that.
Oh, fair enough. But I
Even the
think
throw-ins, Calafori threw to him, comes back. It was in the midst of all of that. They couldn't get back into our box.
but I feel like it was still standard performance. Yeah.
Yes,
Standard
No,
6
what do you think I was
performance.
going to give him?
I don't know now. I didn't really
Nah,
know.
man, guys,
Standard performance.
But yeah, yeah, I think all the subs, Martinelli, Merino, I just give them all of them standard 5, man.
Standard
Let's move
performance,
on.
man. I mean, I think I expected more subs today, but then I also thought about it like maybe those guys will start midweek, probably.
I'm glad Calafori is okay, man, bro.
Oh, that jump, that fall, right? Especially the way he was reacting after.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so you could tell that it was so uncomfortable. I'm like, what the hell? Just shake with fast now, Nibai.
Anyways,
But
what
yeah.
you got, Peter? He said what?
I think 9 we needed to win today and they won clean sheet. We have to find a way to take our chances, man, which is hard.
I can't complain, but I think generally, yeah, what I'll just say is I don't think we've played well in the Premier League for a while now.
Yeah. So this is the thing, right? Again, the players have already said the difference between us playing in the Premier League and us playing elsewhere. When we play elsewhere, like everybody comes out to play, we play as well. But usually when we play in the Premier League, it's always us versus the defense all the time. Everybody just comes. So obviously the style of football is very
But
different.
today was not us versus defense. Chelsea was not us versus defense. Wolves, Wolves was us versus defense. So.
Today was not us versus defense.
Not really. Can't think about it, wasn't.
Okay, no, I've
We're
heard.
playing a lot. I'm telling you, especially after the goal, we're playing a lot in our box, bro. We kept the ball, but we're playing a lot in our box. Going round in our box, a lot, bro.
Okay.
So I would say today was us versus defense per se. They gave. I would say they gave as good as they got. We deserve to win, but they gave as good as they got. They did. I think so. But yeah, that's the end of my own player rating. Is there anything you have to say to the audience? Just happy we won, bro. Let me laugh.
We are top of the league.
Bro.
We are top of the league.
I don't want to spoil your mood, but you know that even the Invincibles are not top of the league by Christmas, bro.
We've never been on top of the league at Christmas and win the league.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that's how I'm going to end it. We are top of the league, bro. That's so fucking love it. Let's keep that going. Let's keep pushing every game.
Keep bombing. Keep pressing.
Just keep doing it, bro. Right now.
I'm wondering why all the games were played today, man. Like, why were all the games just played today?
Well, I think one thing I'll say is like it's called Christmas. That's why. I think we currently have our strongest lineup bar Gabriel.
Yeah, and Gabriel is almost back. I still don't think we have our strongest lineup. I feel like our strongest lineup. No, not even that. I feel like that 9 is the one spot in our squad that is solely dependent on the opponent we're playing. it is so like I don't think we
Wait,
can
what's our
have.
strongest lineup then? Or like,
I
who are
think
we missing?
Eze starting left wing is our strongest
Oh
lineup.
yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but like on form right now. Prior to today, on form,
Exactly.
obviously Trossard was ahead of him. But I feel like eventually, if everybody's
Back
like,
in.
yeah, I think Eze should be left wing. I still think Eze should be left wing.
All right, let's just wrap this up. Thanks for viewing, guys. Thanks for supporting. We love you guys.
Peace.